Alright, I guess we're going to try this again. Sorry, there was a glitch in the last transmission, so hopefully that won't happen again. I guess we'll have to start from the beginning. Sorry. um, alright, so this little exercise called tearing up the contract. Some people refer to this as cutting the cord. But basically, before we come to Earth, we have these contracts that we make with people based on something we want to learn or things we want to work out. Okay. Sometimes, though, the contract isn't working anymore. Everything we try doesn't seem to resolve the situation or improve it in any way. In those instances, we are kind of at an impasse, and no one's really benefiting from that contract anymore. Alright, if that's the case, it's time to tear up that contract and get rid of it. Alright, move on, so both parties can move on. The nice part is that you don't actually have to have the other person here to do this, which is great if it's very difficult for you to face that person, if they're far away, or maybe they're dead. Makes it a little trickier. Alright, you can't always control what the other person does, but when we do this, there's no need to. Okay? You'll find that when we do this, the other person won't be able to push your buttons anymore, they won't be able to get under your skin as easily, and it's not fun for them anymore, and they move on. Alright, so instead of confronting the person though, we're going to be visualizing the person, or imagining them in our mind. Every person can do this. Okay, you do it all the time. Alright, think about the last time that you read a book. Imagine the author's describing a beautiful woman with long, flowing blonde hair and a blue silk dress blowing in the wind. Can you imagine such a woman? Alright. Then when I ask you to see something, it's the exact same thing. Okay? So try to see it in as much detail as you can. Okay, when I ask you to see these things. That will really set you into the scene. So we're going to go through some visualization. I'm just going to show you how easy it is to visualize. So in the beginning it's kind of like I'm telling you a story, so you can just help yourself by imagining it in as much detail as you can as I tell you the story. Alright, and bring in as many senses as you can. It's so easy, you'll do just great. Alright, let's start with a few deep breaths. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. As you breathe out, you will relax more and more. Another deep breath in, deep breath out, and relax. As you breathe out, you feel your body relax more and more. One more deep breath in, deep breath out, and relax. Alright, close your eyes, just relax, and I'm going to ask you to see something. Just go with it, and when you see these things, try to bring in other senses if you can. We want to get all of your senses activated. Try to see if you can smell, if you can taste, and if you can see. And notice lots of detail. Okay, just relax, eyes closed, and let the pictures come. See yourself holding a lemon. Try to feel and even smell the lemon if you can. You are holding a lemon. Now, put it on a cutting board. Take a sharp knife and slice it in half. Pick up half and take a bite. You are eating a lemon. This time, see yourself eating a meal. See the ones around you. It may be the last meal you ate today, or it may be a meal of a special occasion when you had family there. But see yourself eating a meal and see the people with you. Try to smell the food and even taste the food if you can. But you are eating a meal. Okay, now when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Could you see a lemon? Could you feel it? Could you smell it? Could you even taste it? Taste is the hardest thing to bring in, so if you did that, awesome. We're trying to incorporate all those senses, so excellent job. How about the meal? Were you guys able to picture the meal? Picture the food you were eating? Or even smell and taste the food? Alright, we're trying to get all those senses activated to really activate that part of the brain. Alright, by bringing in these senses, we're activating the part of the brain where the memories and emotions are. So that's the one that we're activating to get this whole thing rolling. Alright, for the next part, we're going to focus on someone that we have unresolved issues with. This may be a parent, a sibling, an ex, pretty much anyone. Alright, if you're just joining us, that's totally fine. This is going to be a relatively short one. Alright, so releasing some of these things can be very powerful. Often people cry, they get hot, they get cold, they shake, they feel like they're spinning, all kinds of things can happen. So just be okay with whatever happens and know that it's an important part of releasing whatever you're hanging on to with this person. Alright, this is a very good sign that you hit gold, you struck gold with this. So if it doesn't happen though, don't feel like you weren't deep enough or you didn't do enough or it didn't work. Everyone's experience is different. Okay, so don't compare them. Remember, you are powerful. You created this to teach yourself something, so you can also uncreate it. You can also choose to keep hanging on to it if you want to, but it's entirely up to you. That's free will. Alright, so in order for this to be effective, you have to really mean it. Okay, you have to put the feeling and emotion to it and really mean it. If you say it like when your parents made you say you're sorry to your brother, it's not going to work. Yeah, I'm sorry, whatever. That's not really meaning it. Okay? So you'll find when you do this and you really mean it, you'll feel so much lighter. You'll have a great sense of freedom because that person won't be able to push your buttons anymore. Alright, so for this next part, I want you to have no distractions. Turn your cell phones off. Alright, and we're going to put out the intentions. Intentions are very important to let the universe know what you want. If you don't tell the universe, it won't know. So put your hands over your heart and let's put out the intention. You can either repeat after me out loud or in your head. I am open to forgiveness. I am ready to let go of this person. This process will change my life in a powerful way. Okay, eyes closed, relax, and let the pictures come. You are standing at the foot of a very large hill. You see it ahead of you. Going up the hill is a winding path. The path twists and turns, goes around trees and bushes as it goes to the top of the hill. Walk up this path. As you walk up the path, look at the vegetation and the trees as you go around them. As the trail and path twists and turns, going up to the top of the hill. Walk up the path until you reach the top of the hill. Now you have reached the top of the hill. You are standing inside a small grove of trees. Step out of the grove of trees, and there is a clearing in front of you. Step into the clearing. On the other side of the clearing, you see another small grove of trees. The person you came to confront is standing, waiting inside that grove of trees. As you watch, that person comes out of the grove of trees and walks into the clearing. See yourself holding your contract. Now look the person in the eyes and say, "We tried. We really tried." See yourself tearing up the contract and say, "I forgive you." I release you. I let you go. As you watch the torn contract fall to the ground, say, "You go your way with love, and I go my way." don't have to be connected any longer. Now the person is turning around and walking back across the clearing. They are walking back across the clearing and disappearing into the grove of trees. Now say, I forgive all those who have hurt me. In any way at all. I ask for forgiveness of all those I have hurt. In any way at all. I forgive myself for the part I played. In any way at all. Now, turn around and go back into the grove of trees on this side. You can start your descent back down the winding path, back down into the room. You can come back down faster than you went up. I'm going to count to 5, and on the count of 5, you'll be back in the room, back in your body, free of that contract you've had, and no longer tied to that person. 1, 2, you're beginning to breathe a little faster, your blood circulating faster, because you're beginning to wake up now. You're back where you began, and very much aware of your physical body. 3, 4, you're aware of the sounds in the room and the sounds outside of the room, very much aware of your physical surroundings. And 5, you're back in the room, wide awake, feeling free and lighter than ever. Alright, remember, tearing up this contract may release powerful emotions, okay? Be okay with whatever comes up. This is your body's way of letting go. And you know that you struck gold when you're experiencing these things. Okay, that's all that stuff you were holding on to. I want you to remember you'll have an open channel for 3 days, so you may get additional information in your dreams or meditation, or just thoughts will pop into your head. Okay. Please feel free to share your experience, good or bad, so that other people can see what's possible, and so that I can continue guiding these in the future. Alright, thanks guys. I'll see you next time.